For years, Matt Armstrong has built a reputation for defying expectations, transforming wrecked supercars into machines few believed could return to the road. But his latest move has sent shockwaves through the automotive world. By joining forces with MANSORY, one of the industry's most controversial names, he stepped into territory that could rattle even Bugatti itself. Fans are thrilled, critics are skeptical, and insiders are watching closely. So what exactly are they planning, and why is this partnership causing so much concern behind the scenes? It was another blazing morning in Miami, sun on the streets, palm trees swaying. But inside a quiet workshop, the mood couldn't have been more different. The air felt heavy, almost frozen by disappointment. Parked in the corner sat a Bugatti Chiron Per Sport. Once admired as one of the world's most breathtaking hypercars, it now looked like a masterpiece waiting to be rescued. The oversized VENUUM wide-body arches, meant to make it look more aggressive, had done the opposite, disrupting the Chiron's elegant lines and leaving it awkward and unfinished. What had started as an ambitious dream had become one of the internet's favorite punchlines. Matt Armstrong, the man known for bringing hopeless supercars back to life, sat quietly beneath the workshop lights. For the first time in a long while, confidence had been replaced by silence. His phone lay face down on the bench. He could no longer bear to read the flood of comments. The criticism spread far beyond YouTube, into Instagram, forums, TikTok, and private group chats, where people mocked what many called one of the biggest styling failures ever attempted on a Chiron. Matt had built a reputation that seemed impossible to shake. Millions admired his ability to rescue wrecked supercars others considered beyond repair. He'd revived crashed Bugatti Veyrons and shown enthusiasts that determination could beat massive budgets. But this time, the disastrous VENUUM kit on the $700,000 Chiron, owned by his close friend Alex Gonzalez, threatened to overshadow everything he'd achieved. Alex chose not to pressure him, stepping back out of trust rather than disappointment, but both men knew their friendship and the project's future rested on uncertain ground. Yet beneath the silence, something unexpected was growing. Matt wasn't preparing to surrender. While critics celebrated what they believed was his biggest failure, he had quietly gone back to work behind closed doors. Secret calls stretched across continents. Emails went out to some of the biggest names in the hypercar world. Then one reply changed everything. Matt accepted a painful truth. The VENUUM kit could never be redeemed. No reshaping or repainting could erase the image already burned into people's minds. The only real solution was to start over completely, and that demanded a partnership with one of the most respected names in automotive craftsmanship, one powerful enough to silence every critic. What started as a daring rebuild of a crashed luxury car soon turned into one of the most unexpected partnerships in Matt's career. His connection with MANSORY began after he purchased Marcus Rashford's severely damaged, MANSORY-customized Rolls-Royce Wraith, a car many believed had reached the end of its life. According to Supercar Blondie, Armstrong bought the Rolls-Royce at auction for around $240,000, roughly £184,000, after it was declared a total loss following Rashford's high-profile crash in 2023. It was one of the biggest restoration challenges he'd ever attempted, demanding countless hours and well over $180,000 in repairs. Even so, the combined cost of buying and rebuilding the car was still only about half of what Rashford originally paid for it. Once the restoration was complete, the story took an unexpected turn. While driving the rebuilt Rolls-Royce across Europe, Armstrong received a message from MANSORY itself, inviting him to visit its headquarters. The invitation made him nervous at first. He joked that MANSORY might want to take the car away since he'd rebuilt one of its rare, customized vehicles without its involvement. The reality was far more exciting. MANSORY welcomed Armstrong and praised the restoration, then fine-tuned the suspension, fitted a fresh set of signature MANSORY wheels, and made subtle adjustments to bring the car up to the company's own standards. Armstrong continued his journey in what had become an officially refined MANSORY build. The meeting brought together two very different sides of the automotive world, a self-taught YouTube creator and one of the industry's most respected tuning houses, and it earned Armstrong genuine recognition from the company behind the car's original design. Matt's search for the right partner led him to a name with near-legendary status, MANSORY. This wasn't an ordinary tuning shop handing out new wheels and paint jobs. Founded in 1989 by MANSORY, the company built its reputation transforming the world's rarest, most expensive vehicles into one-of-a-kind masterpieces for a client list of kings, princes, billionaires, and elite collectors. That exclusivity came at an extraordinary price, with complete transformations running well over $1 million before even buying the car. Every carbon fiber panel was handcrafted and cured in advanced autoclaves, strong yet remarkably light, with precision that often made factory hypercars look ordinary by comparison. Mansory's bold styling divided opinion, but nobody questioned the craftsmanship behind it. For Matt, reaching out to a company like Mansory felt almost impossible. On paper they came from completely different worlds. Matt, the self-taught mechanic filming every success and mistake for millions of viewers. Mansory, one of the most exclusive names in automotive craftsmanship. Yet beneath those differences, they shared the same mindset, an obsession with quality and a refusal to settle for second best. When Matt finally made contact, he didn't exaggerate his achievements. He told the truth, explaining how he'd brought supposedly unrepairable cars back to life one panel at a time, and admitted the costly VENUUM mistake without excuses. Then he laid out his vision, millions of viewers following every chapter, a chance to showcase world-class craftsmanship to a global audience, and complete transparency throughout. After what felt like an endless silence, the answer finally came: let's make something. Those 3 words sparked a partnership few believed was possible. With the agreement in place, Matt quietly boarded a flight to Germany. No camera crews, no YouTube updates, no hint that anything extraordinary was happening. While fans kept joking about the body kit, Matt was already working on a solution almost nobody knew existed. At Mansory's headquarters, he found a spotless, nearly silent workshop where craftsmen shaped sheets of carbon fiber with the focus of surgeons. He sat alongside Mansory's designers and engineers, studying digital scans of the Chiron per sport, examining every curve, mounting point, and aerodynamic feature. Days became weeks as sketches evolved through constant revision. The goal wasn't another modified body kit but a completely original design, built specifically for this car, preserving its elegance while adding a wider stance, sharper styling, and factory-quality fit and finish. Back in Miami, Alex waited patiently as the online jokes kept spreading. Then one day, Matt returned carrying a plain wooden crate. Inside were the first prototype panels, flawless carbon fiber, featherlight yet incredibly strong, marking the start of a transformation that promised to silence every critic. The workshop no longer felt like a place of frustration. It buzzed with fresh hope and determination. Every member of the team knew they were no longer trying to save a failed project. They were building something far greater. One by one, the old VENUUM panels were removed with care. Matt refused to throw them away, keeping every piece as a reminder of the lessons learned about rushing decisions, settling for poor quality, and trusting the wrong people. Then came the transformation. The Mansory panels fit with incredible accuracy, almost as if the car had been designed around them. The newly sculpted arches gave the Bugatti a wider, more commanding stance while preserving the grace that makes the Chiron iconic. A redesigned front bumper blended aggressive air intakes with the legendary horseshoe grille. A functional rear diffuser improved airflow rather than just looks, and a fixed rear wing in exposed matte carbon fiber radiated confidence without being loud. As the rebuild continued, the wheels Matt had once criticized were redesigned to match the car's new identity. Paint, ride height, and countless details were still being perfected, but one thing was already clear. This was no longer about fixing a mistake, it was about building something extraordinary. Throughout, Matt avoided unnecessary drama, never blamed Alex publicly, and let the work speak for itself. What started as one of the internet's most talked about Bugatti rebuilds is now heading toward a finale that promises to leave the automotive world speechless. This is no longer just a story about repairing a damaged hypercar. It's a story of ambition, resilience, and creativity, proof that harsh criticism can become fuel for something extraordinary. When the final episode premieres, viewers will see a wide-body Chiron wrapped in genuine carbon fiber, carrying the unmistakable influence of Mansory while preserving the prestige that makes the Bugatti name legendary. This won't be remembered as another internet joke. It will stand as an achievement built through determination, craftsmanship, and belief in what was possible.